This is a romantic comedy first, a full-on comedy second, and the horror slasher element takes third place here. It is a mediocre horror film, but it is a good Valentine's. Hello everyone, my name is Max Aaron James. This is a review of the movie Heart Eyes, written by Philip Murphy, Christopher Landon, and Michael Kennedy, directed by Josh Rubin. This is a great Valentine's date film about a killer named Heart Eyes that has a mask that has heart eyes and goes on a rampage or wreaks havoc every Valentine's Day by killing couples or people that maybe have interest in one another or going on dates during Valentine's Day. Pretty simple premise, and clearly from the marketing, I am bad at reading it because I have been told that it was clearly a rom-com based on the marketing. I thought it was going to be a horror film first. It is not. I think the chemistry between our two lead characters was decent enough. I think that they had some chemistry. I think the actors had some pretty good chemistry, even though the movie overall did not resonate with me, again, because it being a rom-com and also me not really knowing that it is a rom-com. And the tone shifts between acts kind of is very noticeable and takes you out a bit. In regards to the horror element and Hard Eyes, you see the character in the beginning and then you go on for about 35 to 40 minutes of the movie never seeing Hard Eyes, and considering this is a 90-minute film, a little over 90 minutes, it was a bit surprising. But we need time for our two characters to build a romance, to build chemistry or rapport, and start to get into one another. So we spend that time pretty much seeing them, also learning about their background, their life, having some kind of character development, and then we introduce Hard Eyes and try to still follow through as a romantic comedy and a slasher. Now, Hard Eyes feels more of just an idea or concept that I would say is heavily influenced by what I would also say is the greatest slasher franchise ever, Scream. And you see the clear influences in the final act where it becomes mostly like a Scream ripoff, especially with the reveals and how things are approached and being a bit satirical when it comes to the action sequences. What I do like about Hard Eyes is that Hard Eyes is without any mercy or remorse and will take anyone out in their way. And at no point does Hard Eyes feel supernaturally strong or have any supernatural elements involved, while also being just someone who is going to go out and take anyone out. And that's something I appreciate with a lot of horror films, because not many horror films have that when it comes to their slashers. They put a lot of plot devices or a lot of plot armor for the characters. And you do have that here because, again, it is a rom-com first, and why would you want to immediately harm your two leads? But I don't think it was enough to take me out. And when it comes to the ending, it was underwhelming. It was predictable. It was disappointing. And it very much made me think back to other moments within the movie that feel very forced or contrived for the sake of trying to add more weight to the finale. Considering the lore of Hard Eyes, this very much can lead to a sequel or the start of a franchise. No matter how the writers chose to end this movie, you can easily start another film, and I will not spoil it, but that's how I saw it considering the seeds that they planted in the final act. Until next time, y'all take care of each other, check up on one another, make sure you check up on yourself, and remember, potential has no limit.